local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, thanks for joining us here today on Live with Kurt Price. We have Bernie Webb, Don Riley joining us from the Vermilion Rotary Club. They're going to be talking about their upcoming garage sale. And we also have Nicole Dudding with Wellings of Lloydminster joining us with details on the Wellings of Lloydminster Open House and Healthy Aging Expo, which takes place this Saturday. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water. And with over 23 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call at 780-875-6636 or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and after all, it is Superior Water. Well, there are still tickets remaining for this weekend's Kids Cotty Dinner Theater's production of Taming the Wild Wild West in a Dress. It's the 20th anniversary of the Dinner Theater, so the cast and crew are doing a reboot of their very first production from 2003. Many cast members have come and gone through the years, and the play changes each year, but Mike Smith told us one thing that has never changed is the fantastic food, and they've gone through a lot of it.
On Saturday, Friday and Saturday, we're looking at roast beef ham, roast potatoes, breadsticks, salads, vegetables, and desserts. Sunday, there will be barbecue ribs, roast chicken, baked beans with all the fixins. So anybody who's come out to our dinner theater in the past, rave about the infamous breadsticks and cheese balls.
Well, you got the numbers to prove it.
Oh, yeah. Crazy enough is somebody took the time to keep track of how many breadsticks and stuff that we sold. So since 2003, we've done 20,000 breadsticks, 8,000 pounds of beef, and 4,000 pounds of ham over the last 20 productions, if you can believe that.
For tickets, you can call Julie at 780-808-1217. You may still be able to get in for Sunday. The Play It Forward hockey game for Border City Connects is this Friday at the Synovus Energy Hub. It runs from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You're invited to come down and watch some hockey and donate towards Border City Connects, of course, who last year raised $70,000 through this game. Each player is responsible for raising at least $500, but many go above that. So to donate, just stop down at any time on Friday or go to bordercityconnects.com. I was there last night taking a look, and many of the players are doing very, very well. I think they're at $24,000 already. It's time now for the Lloydminster Look Back. It's brought to you by Exhaust Masters Lloydminster. Smooth out life's bumpy road with suspension, brakes, shocks, and struts from Exhaust Masters Lloydminster. See exhaustmasters.ca or call 780-875-8851. And today we go back to 2008 and 2009 and remember the Buzzard Coulee meteorite.
When the fireball lit up the sky this time last year, Ian Mitchell was not among those lucky enough to see it.
We were in the dressing room early for my son's hockey practice, and as other kids from the team came in, they were all talking about the fireworks, and you were kind of skeptical till the dads came in and said, oh no, there was really something going on.
But he soon found himself right in the middle of all the action.
As the thing broke up, it came into the atmosphere about over the upgrader, headed this direction.
The 10-ton meteorite broke up into an estimated 10,000 pieces, the first of which was found on this pond over a week later by some researchers from the University of Calgary.
We have a display case at home, and we just keep a couple of pieces at home, and the rest more secure. But it's a real nice one, and it's got some kind of special meaning, being it's the first one that Ellen Millie spotted on her way by on the road.
Mitchell recalls how the researchers let him know that the first discovery was made on his land.
I left a card on my pickup truck on the windshield, and then that was Thursday night. Friday morning I came out here looking for him to see what was going on and found the Discovery Channel, so then I knew it was a little bigger than I thought.
This 13-kilogram piece is the biggest one found so far. Mitchell's brother Alex donated it to researchers last May. Along with many other pieces, the two have donated to institutions and museums across North America.
At some point I'd like to make some cash off it, but it's really interesting, and there's some research value and a whole lot of education value too.
But the most rewarding part for this Saskatchewan farmer?
Just being able to walk out into your pasture and pick up something that's older than anything else on earth. No human has ever touched anything that old, or older than that. It can't be done.
In Buzzard Coulee, Daniel Barry, Newcap News.
Over 8 million Canadians are caregivers, and some are caregivers right in their own home, taking care of a loved one. Cupcakes for Caregivers is a way to say thank you to the healthcare professionals that we count on to be there for us, but it's also a way to thank those that are caregivers for all the other right reasons right in their own home. If you know someone that you think should be recognized, you can email livewithkurtprice@gmail.com and just tell us about that special caregiver. Cupcakes for Caregivers brought to you by Lloydminster Sobeys and Umbrella Marketing and Design. Just a real great way to say thank you to those who are so often overlooked. We're going to take a break and be right back with Live with Kurt Price. We have Bernie and Don here to talk to us about Vermilion Rotary and the huge garage sale coming up in just a couple weeks.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster is proud to be your 100% locally owned and operated furniture store with a focus on Canadian-made quality furniture. Shop their tremendous selection of beautiful living room sets, stylish sectionals, and comfy recliners. Border City Furniture also offers many different sizes of dinettes, as well as incredible bedroom sets and mattresses. Stop in and see Calvin and Ryan for the best customer service experience in Lloyd. They've got the awards to prove it. Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster, where the sale never ends.
At Wellings of Lloydminster 55 Plus community, life doesn't slow down here. It simply gets easier. Live carefree with no schedules, no pressure, just the freedom to live life at your own pace. Discover more about Care Freedom Living exclusively at Wellings. Stop by our open house in the brand new clubhouse Saturday, April 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. Wellings of Lloydminster, 3211 72 Ave, and connect at wellingsoflloydminster.com for more.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and they will help you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. When any kind of fire or flood or any kind of disaster hits your home or your business, call the local professionals at BioClean Disaster Services. In just over 10 years, BioClean Disaster Services has become Lloydminster's largest restoration company. And you know they're local because you see them supporting many different organizations. And of course, their name is on the swimming pool here in Lloydminster. They'll take care of your belongings, they'll take care of your property, but more than anything, they'll take care of you and your family. BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. Well, pleased to welcome to the program for the first time, we have Bernie Webb joining us from the Vermilion Rotary Club, and we also have Don Riley, who's like a five-timer or something like that here. And I'm glad you reached out, Don, to let us know about what's happening in Vermilion, not this weekend, next,
Yes.
starting on Thursday, I guess.
The 23rd.
23rd. That is Thursday. No,
Yes,
yes,
it
that's
is.
Thursday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is Thursday. So what we're talking about here is something that's been happening in Vermilion for a while, and that is the Vermilion Rotary Club's garage sale. And let's start with you, Bernie, on just how popular the garage sale is in Vermilion. It's a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal. It started with a small garage sale in the Butler Building or the Heritage Pavilion. In 2008, one of our Rotarians decided he wanted to do something a little bit different to raise money. So he liked doing garage sales. So he started that. He ran it for a couple of years. That first year, they brought in about $3,500. So they were thought they'd continue. About 2 or 3 years into it, then Brenda Lee, another one of our amazing Rotarians who has since passed, became involved. And with her amazing organizational skills and her connections with community, that garage sale grew and grew and grew. And our banner year was in 2025 when we raised $65,565
Through a garage sale.
through a garage sale.
Okay. Tell us more about the details on the garage sale, when it is, where it is, that kind of stuff.
So the garage sale itself is April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. On the 23rd, the Thursday, we open the doors at 5 and we go till 8 o'clock. And then on Friday, the same hours, and then Saturday from 10 till 3.
What do you think it is that's made this so popular? Are you going to get some fantastic deals? Is it supporting the community? Is it all the above? What makes it such a big hit in Vermilion?
All the above. I think it's because we have had we've just decided to be very good stewards of everything that gets donated to us. And so it's a way for people to get rid of their gently used treasures without guilt, knowing that we're going to do our best to get good money for them, but also good deals for people in the community, and that the money goes right back into our community.
Okay, you were saying that the first day is almost a must come. Tell us about what happens on that Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Well, if you don't like mobs, but yeah, it's a must come because we have it so well organized, and it has a reputation of, if you're looking for something, you'll know exactly where to look, because we have things organized by Christmas, by appliances, by electronics, housewares, and then we have a huge furniture section. That's just in the curling rink. And then in the Butler Building is everything for outside. Lawnmowers, tools, sporting goods, treadmills, exercise equipment. Dawn, can you think of
the gardening stuff, which this time of year always gets.
Gardening is huge. Large appliances.
Yeah.
We have
Tables and chairs are over there now.
And tables and chairs, shelving units are there. So, and it's organized. It's always the same every year. It's different stuff, but people know if they're looking for something, that's where they're going to go, and they're going to get a great deal.
How do you collect these items? How do you get, if you're raising $65,000, I mean, you're getting some really good items. How do you convince the community this is a great thing to do with it?
So a few years ago, we decided that if people had large items, we would get crews together with trailers and go pick them up. And then, well, I think we've always had storage for the garage sale over the years, but this past season, since garage sale ended last year, whenever people were moving, downsizing, moving into the lodge, or parents had passed and the kids were trying to get rid of their contents of these homes, they would come to us. Will you take our stuff? And we will. We always will. We have 3 sea cans, one large building, another smaller building, plus the our Rotary booth on the fairgrounds where we store.
Packed.
And they were packed full to the rafters this year.
Yeah.
So you do that all year?
All year.
All year.
All year.
They'll start getting phone calls a couple of weeks after garage sale. Yeah.
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 And
People find out more about.
Yeah.
this.
So when the garage, on April the 7th, we gathered tables from the community, set them up, and started bringing our stored items to the curling rink. And we have enough to do a garage sale right now. But on this weekend, we also asked the community if they have anything that they've been waiting to get rid of. So this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the donations will come in from the community for people who can bring them in the back of their car or their pickup or
Right.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What do you do with the dollars? What does Vermilion Rotary Club do with the dollars they raise?
Each year we have a signature project, and this year it's going to be the museum restoration project. So we dedicate, this year we're dedicating the first $10,000 that's raised is going to restoring our museum in Vermilion. And then the rest of the money we donate throughout the year. And maybe Dawn, you can think of some of the things that we've donated to.
Oh yeah, we a lot of the youth groups, minor ball, minor hockey, the Viper Swim Club, Vibe, some of their activities that they do, and then some of the health stuff. So we do get approached through the year for if somebody gets to host provincials and they need that little extra.
We support.
We support the long-term
sports.
care. We did a blanket warmer and a challenge with our Lions for the extended care. Manville is getting a projector table or projector for their dementia patients. And so as we use it towards asks through the year a lot of the time too. Yeah.
New playground equipment.
Oh yeah. We partnered with the Lions for the new playground, that toddler playground that went in. And so some of that. Yeah.
How many what's the history of how many Rotarians do you guys have to do all this?
30.
It sounds like it's a lot of work.
There's 36 of us right now, and this is a project everybody gets involved in. Even sometimes if it's just a bake for the volunteers or just spread the word. But then Bernie has an army of volunteers. Literally an army of community
outside
members.
the Rotarians.
Yeah, that come in and help. Probably
we have
up
about
to 100.
80 community members and then youth that volunteer hours to just come and work, and they love it. They love it.
Well, when do you guys start setting up for this?
April the 7th.
So you're already.
We are already into this
That's
in a big
awesome.
way.
Yeah. So the doors open at 5:00 on Thursday.
The 23rd.
The 23rd.
Yes.
The 23rd. Coming up. This is a big weekend for you too, collecting more items.
Exactly. Yes.
And then it has a Lloydminster tie-in as well.
Yes.
Because a lot of the items come back to Lloyd, right?
So people always say, what do you do with the leftovers? You never sell everything at a garage sale. And we do have a lot of leftovers. Last year, we, to our different partners, delivered 5 trailer loads of leftovers. And the Lloydminster component is reclaim, and the interval store will take trailers of our leftovers. So then those items turn into dollars for this community as well.
Now you also have some items you're looking for explanations on.
Yes.
I love that that content of it.
So we every year get at least 2 or 3 things none of us can identify. And so we started a few years ago, Sean Jakula started posting a picture saying, we can't figure out what this is. So we have started that campaign again. We have 2 items so far on there. We have an item we don't know what it is, and then we have a picture of a butcher shop that we needed the people identified in. But we're not giving the answers for those until the first day of the garage sale. So if you want to know the answers, you have to come down. to the garage sale to see, and we'll have them displayed with who they are or what they are. If we figure out what they are, the first one we still can't.
We still don't know what it is.
Really interesting guesses though. They've been great. Yeah.
What am I forgetting, ladies?
Well, I am so grateful to the community of Vermilion. First of all, in the donations that come in, because we wouldn't be doing anything without them. And we get some really beautiful, gently used donations. And then the community involvement in getting this garage sale set up so successfully. And our youth that come and provide the muscles. Just the whole town of Vermilion really, really gets involved. Our town does so much for us in getting rid of garbage and just making sure the facility is running really well for us. And so, we have so many components of our town to be very, very proud of and thankful for.
Absolutely.
So
That's you take a lot of pride in that. $65,000 for a garage sale. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the following year we didn't get as much, but we're hoping that we can bring it back up again this year.
Am I forgetting anything, Dawn?
No, I don't think so. We the garage sale kind of
The focuses of the Rotary.
So Rotary International, because we're a worldwide organization, they have some areas of focus, and the garage sale on a small scale kind of follows some of those, like with the environment. One of the areas of focus is the environment, and of course the garage sale prevents landfill. You are guaranteed, if you've bought something at the garage sale, you could actually have a neighbor come over and say, hey, I recognize that because I donated it last year. And I've had that happen. And then, of course, the community economic development, that's another area of focus. And because things come to Lloyd and get sold, and then the Eiley garage sale, actually, the ladies from Eiley come every year and put in their garage sale. So there's kind of that community building in terms of the economic. And then we do Robin Sherwood, who is our committee chair for our Books for Belize program, where we send sea cans of books to Belize and they build libraries out of them. He rates the books and whatever they're needing in their libraries down there. He takes some of those, and so that the literacy and education component of Rotary gets supported that way too. So
I want to give you a really good example about the environmental issue. We had a family that their mother had passed away, and they were emptying her house, and the donations that they brought were pristine, in very, very good condition, beautiful. And I know that we'll get some good money out of them. And they said, if you weren't going to take them, we were taking them to the dump, because they just have no place to put this stuff. And I felt so good about doing that for this family, that they can feel good about passing it on, where it will go to a new home and continue its life. And that also those dollars that we get for those items will be going back into our community.
How do you get a hold of you guys if you want more information, or you have something that you like
Bernice,
call me.
The one getting all the phone calls right now.
So you can just call me, and we can leave my phone number.
Sure.
And follow our Facebook page. And when you look for us on Facebook, we're the Rotary Club of Vermilion, Alberta. And you have to put the Alberta, or you get the one in Ohio.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. So you have to put Alberta. Yeah, and it has happened. But make sure you say Alberta. And then we're going to have a post every day from now to then with information, identify this item, a couple of pre-videos, not too much, but there'll be a couple of pre-videos of how it looks, and
Awesome job, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us,
very
Kurt.
much.
Absolutely. We'll take a break and come back. I sat down with Nicole Dudding to find out about this Aging Healthy Expo that's coming to Wellings. We'll talk more about that when we come back.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we take pride in our quality products and outstanding service. Our custom processing goes far beyond just cutting your meat. There's also a very popular in-store cuts and fresh sausage cooler with all your family's needs and budget in mind. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or weekend get-together? Let us prepare a mouth-watering roast beef, pulled pork, or brisket to perfection just for you. or take it home and prepare it yourself with one of our incredible Yoder smokers. Diamond 7 Meats, locally owned, family owned, and proudly serving the farm families and communities of the Midwest.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
Hey, welcome into Wellings of Lloydminster. We have Nicole Dudding joining us. She's the leasing specialist here. She's the property manager here. She is the mayor of Wellings of Lloydminster. So Nicole, thanks for letting us come in and chat to you about what you got going on here Saturday, because you're not only having an open house here on Saturday at Wellings of Lloydminster, but you are also having an aging expo. So pretty awesome what you've been doing here at Wellings of Lloydminster. The open house side of things, I know you're hoping you have power.
Oh yeah, not like the last time.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
For our grand opening of this community clubhouse.
Yeah, but you had a really good crowd.
We did, and luckily with these big open windows, it didn't really affect us at all. No coffee, but we had water. So,
kind of had to wrap it up a little earlier than I think you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. When people had to take their flashlights into the washrooms, it was a little bit challenging, but
yeah. So are you doing the same kind of thing with the open house portion of it?
So similar thing. This time we're doing a Healthy Aging Expo as well as the open house. So for the open house portion, I'm going to have 3 different styles of units open for people to go on self-guided tours. I'll be there to answer any questions, plus a few volunteers. But the Healthy Aging Expo part of it, we're going to have 7 different community businesses here representing the expo. We're going to have Carrie Pollard from the Legacy Center. She's going to be representing socialization. We're going to have Chris Wolf from Connect Hearing. We're going to have Summit Performance Cognitive Visual Training here. 3 different representatives from the Service Sports Center that are going to be talking about all the paths of wellness activity. They're going to be a pickleball instructor because, as you know, we have our 2 pickleball courts outside, so they're going to be encouraging that. In our kitchen here, we're going to have 3 different wellness coordinators. So we're going to have Ava Thiessen, who's a naturopath here in town. We're going to have Kayla Lundquist, who's an acupuncturist, and then we're also going to have Roots of Wellness here as well that are going to be talking all about their services that they offer and provide for seniors.
Tell us about this gorgeous building that you have that we're standing in right now.
So welcome to our Lloydminster Wellings Community Clubhouse. This community clubhouse is over 4,000 square feet. It's free of charge to all of our members here within Wellings. We have a gym in this facility. We have a games room with a pool table, shuffleboard, darts. We have a populated library, a big comfortable place for them to sit and read books, and also a place for them to sit and gather with friends, share a coffee, or puzzle, just simply puzzle. So it's quite a fantastic little area. Gets used quite frequently.
It hasn't been open very long, but how has it changed the community of Wellings?
It's changed. The dynamics of our community now is something else. It's drawn people together. It's given them a sense of socialization, and it's really built great friendships, and I've seen them grow here in the last few months. We've only had this since December 14th, but honestly, in just those few months, I've seen a drastic difference. It's going to be interesting too, come summertime, we have raised garden beds out that window, and all of them are booked now from our residents. So it'll be nice to see them all gathering out there, even outside of this community clubhouse in the summer, to enjoy those summer months. The season
That's
of growing.
exactly what Wellings had planned, to have a little community within a community.
A community within a community, and that's exactly what it's brought.
Now this building, you were saying last night there was a huge birthday party in it.
Yeah, Mr. Grant Holtby turned 85 this weekend, and his daughter had a nice big party for him. I believe that there was over 70 people that came and attended his birthday party, so it was quite an event. And they left it tidy, so it's perfect.
So residents are welcome to just book the clubhouse at any time?
Yeah, at any time. Our residents here are welcome to book the clubhouse, yeah. And free of charge.
Now you had mentioned you'll have 3 different living spaces open.
Yeah, so
what's the difference in those living spaces?
So within our community here, we have 3 different styles of villas. We have two different 2 bedrooms with a garage. One is called the Aurora. Those are known for their nice high vaulted ceilings. Then we have the Zodiac unit, which is a 2 bedroom with a garage as well. However, it has a lower roof line, which offers a little bit more wall space for your furniture arrangement. And then we have the Stargazer, which is our 1 bedroom unit. They do not have a garage, but they are just as beautiful as the Aurora, inside and out. So I will be hosting on the open house portion of that. All 3 of those will be open for members of our community to just walk through at their own leisure. I'll be there to answer any questions that they might have of the perks and benefits. And of course, I'll be informing everybody about our current move-in incentives, because this is spring, and for spring we have quite a few interesting move-in incentives for people that are considering making Wellings their forever home.
When you are coming down on Saturday, what time are you doing the open house and the Aging Expo? Does everything run at the same time?
Yeah, it's going to be on Saturday, April 18th, so this Saturday from 1 till 3 p.m. Yeah, our vendors are going to be in here at 12 to set up their tables and kind of just get a lay of the land, and our doors open to everybody at 1.
To everybody. That was my next question.
Yeah.
Who should come?
Everybody. It's open to everybody. Come and join us down here at the Wellings of Lloydminster Community Clubhouse. We'll have some light refreshments. You can meet some senior service specialists that are going to be hosting as vendors here. And of course, walk through all of our open villas. Discover Care Freedom Living here at Wellings.
You have some residents out here. Tell us about your visitors here.
We do.
Like, I bet that causes quite a stir.
Yeah, the Canadian geese are back, and they're taking residence here at Wellings as well, in our back by our pickleball court. So it's quite nice to see. Now we have some competition with the bunnies that service our area quite frequently.
Now, when did the pickleball courts open?
The pickleball courts opened last year. Late last summer, we ended up getting it textured and put the nets up probably around July, August. We got them all set up. So this year, I really think it's going to be popular, especially now that we have a few representatives that are going to come out and possibly give some pickleball lessons.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet you guys are just itching to get out in spring, plant,
yeah,
as you mentioned, do the pickleball. It must seem like for your residents too, just like everybody else. Man, spring just can't come fast
enough. And I'm really excited about this season as well, because as you know, we're just finishing phase 1 of the development here of Wellings. So the landscaping is going to be finished this year for this phase. So all this rough cut mow around is going to be nice, beautiful sod by the end of the summer. So that'll be
awesome.
Great.
No need to make a reservation to come down. No need to make an appointment. Just come down.
That's right. Come on down. Join us for some light refreshments. Talk to some of our members here within Wellings. Meet some local vendors and enjoy yourself. Walk through the community. Grab a coffee, a water. The more the merrier. You're all welcome.
Why did you decide to make it an Aging Expo? Why was that important, Nicole?
Well, aging health. The key pillars of healthy aging are so important. And I think a lot of people are getting to that age where they're isolated and they're at home and they still live in their home. Getting them to step out and see all that Wellings has to offer and see that, the pillar of socialization is so important for aging healthy. Meeting some of these new vendors here for acupuncture and naturopaths and stuff, and seeing, and maybe it's just lifestyle choices that they're not familiar with, but they'll have the opportunity now to see. Here at Wellings, we promote active living, of course. So it's a great opportunity for people within that environment to display themselves.
When I'm thinking about Wellings, and I think about it often, we did the open house, and Diane Gow said, it's almost like resort living.
Yeah, she did say that.
Like, that has just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Especially now that the clubhouse is open.
Yeah, especially now that the clubhouse is open, and once we get the grounds nice and done, it's going to be beautiful in here.
Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome. And thanks again for thinking of us and having us be part of your show. I always love it. Yeah.
We'll take a break and be right back.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years. It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
I want to say thank you to Nicole for taking some time out to talk to us. Thank you to Dawn, and thank you to Bertie for coming in today to talk to us about the garage sale in Vermilion. And they were just telling me that there's actually some Rotarians from Lloydminster that go out and check it out each year as well. And we're going to be back with you. Well, actually, keep an eye on this because Asset Link is working on opening up the Bar Colony School again. They're getting a lot of requests for people to go in that couldn't make it down on Saturday to take a look at some of the items that are in there up for auctions. So they may be opening that school. So keep an eye on our page and we'll let you know if they're going to be opening it up again for you to go in and view some of those items. They were planning one day, but there's been such demand that they may be opening that again, maybe even for the final day. So we'll keep you up to date on that. And you won't have to worry about them tearing it down while you're in there or something like that. But it is coming down. And I've had a lot of people ask me, well, what about turning that into a homeless shelter? What about if, is Avery School going to be torn down? No, Avery School is right there. It's the new part of the school. It will stand up. It's the older part of the school, the part that was moved on that is being torn down. So you don't have to worry about Avery School. And of course, you can't put a homeless shelter right next to an outreach school. Like, let's just get that out of the way right away. And we've got the Play It Forward hockey game coming up on Thursday. We'll have the details coming up Thursday morning. Have a great day.